One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Auburn's offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Green. Grabbed behind the line, it's Washington. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. That's caught. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
When a quarterback gets outside the pocket, it's really hard to defend. Do I stay in my zone? Do I stay back? Or do I come up and go get him? Puts me in a difficult spot.
Third down play from the gun. Caught close to the marker. It's Hill. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Who cares about double coverage? Just get it in there. Give your guy a chance. And it worked out that time.
And the receiver would definitely agree with you. It's a little bit risky, throw it in traffic, but trust your guy. You know, he's going to go up, make a play in the end zone. You can tell you've thrown that ball to him, and you trust him, and he goes and rewards you for it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Sends him back in motion. They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Green. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Razorbacks are on the move. Finding an escape route. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Green. Floating away. Got out of trouble and throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the boot, looking for his man. Quickly out to the tight end. Ball is loose. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
The give on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football. They turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for room. It's Washington. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Makes the grab. It's Blake. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Catch in the middle. It's Blake. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. The running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to throw, it's Green. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When they pick up the first against zone coverage, the biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. Last completion. It was a good example of that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take...
Turning it on! Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Green. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Cal found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Berkeley. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle with Singleton. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the tailback.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Running to Green. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Offense set on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Fields. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Daniels. Fighting off the defender. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Washington. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Buys a little time with his feet. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual-threat quarterback, because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting pressure on him, making him get rid of the football or go down with it, because his speed and his arm talent right now is a problem.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. They'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes the grab, it's Coleman. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. He's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Auburn!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for the big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dances away. Grab near the marker. It's Washington. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Green. Going for it all. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down.
You credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
That's reeled in. It's Blake. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat. Get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Green. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Back's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Kane. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Cobb. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field. They wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of it.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Blake. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill. Just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Green. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Well, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Complete to the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll try to run it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal. Marches ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air. It's Daniels. He wants it all. Touchdown, Auburn. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it back looking for help. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to buy time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. This time he's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's got it down the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Turning it on. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They push out this lead in the 4th quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive 2nd win of the season.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Off-play action on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. Snatches it on the right. Open spaces. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Throws for the tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Forced out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes the catch, it's Simmons. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception. Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Green.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Back to pass, it's Green. Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
After that incompletion, now fourth down in your own end. With this much time left, do you trust your defense to get a stop? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. If you don't, then you need to go for this right now, and you need to try to go win this game.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for the offense to go out and win this ball game.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. Snags it on the run. He'll work his way down to the 28. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On the run, it's Washington. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Timeout, Arkansas.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Now they'll run it to the right here. What a cut. Now he's loose. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. From the the gun. They'll give it on the inside. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Just a couple they need to pick up here on third and short in overtime. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that's just not the possession they wanted, man. They just struggled. They couldn't put anything together. They forced the field goal unit on, and then he misses. Now, all the other side needs is a field goal. They get a field goal, and this game's over.
The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Green. Got his man on the right. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened.